5 crypto trends you need to know in 2025. Imagine waking up one morning in 2025 to discover that the money in your wallet isn't just digital cash anymore. It automatically adapts, protects, and even grows in ways we couldn't imagine before. The world of crypto is about to shift gears in ways that change not just how we invest, but how we live, transact, and trust. If you want to stay ahead in this explosive landscape, there are 5 key trends you must understand before they become old news. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now let's get started. Trend 1. Regulatory clarity and institutional adoption take off. One of the biggest stories in crypto's evolution for 2025 is the growing clarity in regulation. After years of uncertainty, countries around the world are pushing forward laws, frameworks, and guidelines that define how crypto, stablecoins, and digital assets are treated. Regulatory clarity means that projects can plan longer term, investors gain confidence, and institutions can more easily get involved without fearing sudden shutdowns or legal ambiguity. Linked to this, we are seeing strong institutional adoption. Major financial players, banks, asset managers, trading firms are not just experimenting anymore. They're integrating crypto into their core operations. That takes many forms: regulated crypto funds, ETFs, custody services, tokenizing assets, accepting stablecoins, or just holding digital assets as part of their reserve mix. Because of clearer rules, institutions are feeling safer. As they enter, large sums of capital flow in, bringing momentum and legitimacy. That helps reduce wild swings, pushes for better infrastructure, and tends to favor projects with real utility and compliance over purely speculative ones. Trend 2. Stablecoins and digital money become foundationals. Stablecoins are no longer just stepping stones for crypto traders. They are becoming central to how digital money works. With newer laws coming into force, such as U.S. legislation ensuring full reserve backing, audits, permitted issuers, and stricter oversight, stablecoins are being shaped to be far more trustworthy and integrated. Because of this, stablecoins are powering cross-border payments, remittances, commerce, even microtransactions in gaming and metaverse spaces. They are used by people who want the benefits of blockchain: speed, low cost, global reach, but without the wild roller coaster price swings of typical cryptos. In many ways, they're acting like bridges between traditional finance and the decentralized world. Banks and payments firms are exploring stablecoin rails. Consumers are using them more, and governments are starting to accept them into formal payment systems. When digital money becomes stable, reliable, and regulated, it unlocks entirely new use cases. Trend 3. Tokenization of real-world assets and TradFi meets DeFi. Imagine owning fractional shares of real estate, fine art, or corporate bonds, all via digital tokens on the blockchain, with clear ownership, instant settlement, and low fees. That is what tokenization of real-world assets is bringing. This trend is gaining significant momentum in 2025. Tokenization brings liquidity to traditionally illiquid assets, allows smaller investors to participate in markets that were once reserved only for the wealthy, and enables faster, cheaper, more transparent transactions. It also allows for global markets. Someone in Asia can invest in a piece of European commercial real estate easily, fractionalized via tokens. Also, tokenized securities are beginning to move from private, permissioned blockchains toward public chains, which means more openness, more regulatory scrutiny, and more opportunities. As this happens, there will be new legal and technical challenges: ownership rights, compliance, traditional legal infrastructure, but the upside is massive. More financial inclusion, more efficiency, and more innovation in how assets can be bought, sold, and traded. Trend 4. AI plus crypto synergies explode. Artificial intelligence is already changing many industries, but in 2025, we will see much deeper integration of AI with blockchain and crypto. Not just AI tokens or coins about AI, but actual systems, agents, protocols using AI to improve trading, risk management, security, governance, user experience, and automation. Some examples: predictive algorithms that more accurately forecast market moves, AI-powered oracles and data feeds that can validate off-chain data, chatbots and virtual assistants that help users safely navigate DeFi, smart contracts that adapt their behavior based on data inputs or market signals, systems for fraud detection or anomaly detection powered by machine learning, AI helping optimize gas fees and scaling solutions. This trend doesn't just make crypto more exciting, it addresses very practical problems: security, inefficiency, scalability, and usability. As AI tools get better, crypto platforms that don't adopt intelligent features may begin to lag behind. Trend 5. Sustainability, green crypto, and CBDCs grow up. Environmental concerns have haunted crypto for years. The energy consumption of blockchains, carbon footprints, and the antagonism between climate goals and proof-of-work models have been major talking points. In 2025, this begins to shift decisively. First, many blockchains and protocols are adopting greener consensus methods or optimizing existing ones, such as proof of stake or other mechanisms that reduce energy use and environmental impact. Projects under the umbrella of regenerative finance are rising. These are crypto initiatives that explicitly tie value creation to environmental benefit, carbon offsets, climate-positive projects, sustainable supply chains. Second, central bank digital currencies are no longer just pilot projects. Over 130 countries are exploring, piloting, or already issuing some form of digital currency under government control. These are designed to be regulated, secure, efficient ways for citizens to hold and transact in digital money issued by a trusted authority, often with features that traditional cash can't provide: instant settlement, programmability, better financial inclusion. Third, with stablecoins regulated and tokenization increasing, green considerations are also more central to how blockchains are chosen, how networks are designed, and how mining or validation is done. Environmental, social, and governance pressures, investor preferences, and consumer awareness all push projects towards sustainability. That means projects that can prove they are energy efficient, carbon neutral, or negative, and transparent in how they use resources will have major advantages in adoption and trust. Putting it together, what this means for you and for the market. So by now you see how these trends interlock. Regulation brings confidence, stablecoins and tokenization bring utility. AI adds efficiency and innovation. Sustainability ensures long-term viability. All five together are reshaping crypto from a speculative fringe into something far more foundational to the global financial system. For investors, this means doing your homework more than ever. Projects that are vague or non-compliant will be riskier. The sweet spot will be those that combine real-world utility, regulatory alignment, strong tokenomics, environmental responsibility, and technical innovation. In short, don't chase hype alone, look for substance. For developers and founders, this moment offers enormous opportunity. Building with compliance, integrating AI, working with tokenization, and prioritizing sustainability and user safety will separate the winners. For everyday users, things will feel more seamless. Faster payments, more stable digital money, more ways to earn yield or rewards in trustworthy platforms, easier cross-border remittances, and overall more tools that make crypto usable, not just touted. Bonus trend, meme coins and community tokens maintain wild cards. While the five trends above are driving the core, one wild card that refuses to go away is the power of meme coins, community tokens, and anything that thrives on viral culture and social momentum. These are unpredictable, often speculative, but they shape attention and awareness. They also frequently serve as testing grounds for token mechanic experiments, governance models, staking, and community engagement. They remind us that psychology, culture, and social media still heavily influence crypto. If you want to spot innovation early, sometimes watching the fringe POVs, memes, or community tokens can give clues to what mainstream might adopt later. These coins might not always hold long-term value, but they highlight how narratives and collective energy can move markets as much as technology. Let's keep growing. If you found this overview helpful, don't forget to like the video. It tells us you want more content like this. Subscribe if you haven't already to stay updated on the biggest shifts in crypto. Hit that bell icon so you're notified when we drop deep dives on each of these trends. Also, drop a comment. Which of the 5 trends are you most excited about, or which one worries you more? Let's discuss where we stand. 2025 is shaping up as a landmark year in the evolution of cryptocurrency. We're moving from speculation to structure, from frenzy to foundation. As regulation aligns, technology matures, and sustainability demands are felt, crypto is becoming embedded in the everyday financial fabric. Whether you are an investor, creator, developer, or just curious, this is the moment to pay attention. Not every project will succeed, but the ones that do will be those built on real utility, real trust, and real vision. Remember, staying ahead in crypto isn't about catching every trend. It's about knowing which ones matter and being ready to act when the moment is right. Let's get ready for the future.